So this what happens when you get a little bit entertainment money or you get that Hollywood money. You start sleeping with any IG models that you find attractive. And one thing about them celebrities or them athletes, I don't know why, but they just don't like condoms. They like to go raw. And they like to bust a nut inside. They don't pull out. They don't do the pull out. They don't do that. I don't know. Maybe the coochie is that good, or they just don't have that experience to pull out. So PJ Washington, in case you don't know, PJ Washington, this is him here. PJ Washington has a baby with Brittany Renner, one of the most known. This Brittany Renner. Well, she was married to Kevin Gates no long ago. They got a divorce. They were married for under maybe a year or 2 years, some shit like that. So she's a 3 or 4. She's known for sleeping around. Everybody in the industry has clapped them cheeks like super hard, right? So Brittany Renner was lucky to have a kid with an NBA player who's PJ Washington. I'm not sure where he plays right now. But this is PJ Washington here. Let me see. I can have a picture of him here. PJ Washington. Young kid. I think he's still under 30, if I'm not mistaken. Still under 30. That's him over here. He plays for, I don't know where he plays now. It says on it. Not too sure where he plays now. But young kid, he was naive. I'm not going to say naive. Fuck that, man. He just couldn't control his, shango steak. He was slinging that dick everywhere. And he did end up getting Brittany Renner pregnant, who's, to me, if you ask me, Brittany Renner is super crazy. That's not somebody that I would love to be the mother of my child. I'll probably smash because she's pretty or that, but it comes with the price, right? So they are now together. They have not been together for a long time. So there's a video of them circulating on the internet. It seems like PJ Washington went to pick up the child from her because she's the primary care of the child, and they had verbal altercation. So let me just go ahead and play the clip here so you guys can have an idea about what's going on.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up and do something there with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. They didn't play that baby soon. You gonna give him the bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Let me say this, man. So she's purposely filming this scenario, whatever is happening here. There's a motive. She's doing that on purpose because there is a motive, right? She said that the baby does that all the time. Every time he comes to pick him up, the baby cries because maybe the baby feels more comfortable with the mom. The mom is the primary care of the baby, and they spend a lot of time. So I would assume that the baby probably more comfortable with the mom, which is fine. They are co-parenting. I'm like, why are you filming this in the first place? What is the motive? Are you trying to give it to like the courts? You're trying to show like, oh, he doesn't take care of the child or the child doesn't like him? Whatever might be the case. But this is just diabolical. It does not help yourself. It does not help the child, because one day he's going to grow up. He's going to see this video. He's going to be like, oh, mom, why you did all that? So she also said that you have to show up, do something with him. At the same time, she kind of contradicted herself, because she also said that this has been happening 3 weeks in a row. That means he's been showing up. So he's there every week, right? He might not be having time to come every day because he's a basketball player. Maybe he has practice. He travels, things of the nature. But the fact that you're trying to portray to the world out there, oh, he doesn't show up, he doesn't spend time with his kid, but at the same time you're saying that this 3 weeks in a row. So how about prior to those 3 weeks, was the baby still crying? So I can see that he's trying to make him look like, oh, he's the bad guy, the baby doesn't like him. I don't think that's the case. Maybe the baby was in the mood that day, because baby have the moods too, like we do. Right? Maybe he just didn't feel like leaving the house. He was comfortable. But for you to do this, to film it, like, what is the point though? You already getting child support. It's funny because at the beginning, yo, it was all like, when they started dating, pictures, she was like, yo, this my love. And Brittany and Renner. Let me see. Brittany, before I continue, the video is still like more juicy shit coming. Brittany and Renner. But you see, that was them dating. And I don't know who advised these young kids though, because she's a little older than him. I get it. She's pretty. You probably never had it like that before, but you couldn't find yourself somebody else. But know this, she's a 3 or 4. She has been ran through Lil Uzi Vert, smack that shit. Like a lot of people in the industry, like barbers, producers, promoters, a lot of people have done clap them chicks. So she's not valuable in the dating market, although she's pretty, but I can also tell that she's very toxic. So not sure who advises people. So this time at the beginning seems like, oh, love, this is the child here. I feel bad. That's pretty sad for the child, you know, exposing the child like that. I don't know why people like to put everything on the internet. If you filmed it because you had a plan to post it somewhere or to show it to court, but you don't have to put out there for people to see, because we didn't ask for this. And y'all be the first one to talk about, yo, oh, I don't like to talk about my private life. I don't want you people to get into my private life. But yeah, expose your private life on the internet, so we gotta talk about it. Stop complaining. So let me continue playing the video, because it's still a few more minutes left. All right, so let me continue. So he came to pick up the kid. I think PJ Washington dating somebody else already.
Hey, it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
You're not a bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, wish I was bitch.
Yeah. What the fuck you looking at?
Last time I went.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
Shit, you don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 is that bitch. Get out your car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
Well, first, let me say this. He said, suck my dick. And the lady, whatever, I don't know if Brittany Renner's family members or friend, she said back to him like, oh, if you have one, well, clearly he has one. He made a baby with your friend or your sister or family member. So he has one. That one, you're tripping. 11,000 into your baby's bank account. 11,000, it's a lot of money. Baby does not need that much. All the money does not have to be in the baby's bank account. He probably has money on his bank account that the baby might use eventually. He might have like some Fidelity account for baby savings, some shit like that. Doesn't have to be in the baby's bank account, and Brittany Renner has to see it. So 11,000, that's a lot of money, and that guy pays for child support. Let me see how much he pays for child support. Let me just look it up. How much does because yeah, I've been treated like they feel better or some shit like that. I can't tell. Like Brittany Renner just toxic, man. How much does PJ Washington pay for child support to Brittany? Okay, I spelled it wrong. Brittany Renner. Let me see how much. Roughly, let me just have an idea. Okay, $2,500 per month. Okay, which is good money. $2,500 per month for a child. I mean, how much does a child need every month? Come on. The mom doesn't have a job. She's an IG model. All she does post on social media. $2,000 can get you food. Well, he probably pays the rent. And you have to put in some money too, though. $2,000 to me, yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. How much do you need? That's why they probably better to feel like, yo, this wasn't a lottery ticket that we thought that would be. 2,500, damn, that's not enough. We should get at least 10,000 or 50,000 like all the bitches been getting. So y'all not making babies because you're in love or you really want a baby like that. You making babies because the baby's like a safety net for you, like a financial way for you to, to secure your finance, whatever, financial way for you to have a little bit of money. So, which is pretty sad. You can tell the young man tried to be in his child's life, in his child's life, and saying that every time you pick him up, the baby cries, bruh. I don't think it's every time. And if the baby cries every time he picks him up, I don't think that's his fault. It seems like he comes every week whenever he has a chance, right? So what is the issue? And she sounds so toxic to me. Like, why? What? I mean, there was no point of them even fighting, though. There was no point. I'm coming to pick up the child. The best thing to do as a mom, right? If you really want him to spend time with the child, you'll be talking to the child, consoling the child, be like, hey, you'll be fine. This is daddy. Your daddy loves you. You guys gonna have a great time. Don't cry. Mommy will be there. You'll be back soon. That's the best way to do it. If you really want him to spend time with his dad, that's how you gotta go by it, because him crying has nothing to do with the dad like that, unless it was a deadbeat daddy, he never showed up. But based on what she said, it seems like he's there every week. Every week. So that's good enough. At least for the deal that they have, I think that's good enough. So that's the way to go about it. Don't make him feel like, oh, he's the shit. Don't make me feel bad because he's picking up his son. He's trying to spend time with his son. Bro, this what happened, man. Y'all just need to stop making babies with anybody, man. Y'all need to stop, man. It's not about, the wap is whapping. It's not about like the booty is big or juicy, all that. It's about the face is pretty, the skin is light. Nah. It's more than that when you're trying to make a child with somebody, because you're going to be dealing with some shit eventually. It's not only about the booty. I need to stop. This has nothing to do with celebrities, anybody, even regular people like me or you, if you're watching, your regular people too. It's not all about that. You really have to think twice, though. Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, you might clap them cheeks. But do you have to make a baby with her? That's another question. You might have to think twice. You cannot make babies with anybody, especially that fast. They haven't dated for that long for them to be even making babies like that. I mean, there's no like a time frame for it, but you have to get to know somebody, although you never get to know someone 100%, but you gotta feel comfortable and secure to feel like, yo, I'm ready to bust my nut inside and to produce another human being. So it seems like y'all just been nutting inside anybody, which is insane to me, though. So this is what's happening now. It's pretty bad. And Brittany Renner, like, seems like, she's a little bitter. She's looking for something, or maybe she wanted child support money to go up a little bit. But, bitch, just get a job. You prove that you cannot keep him in. You're still single. Kevin Gates, you couldn't keep him. You're single. Even though I know you're just bullshitting some shit, you changed to Muslim. I'm not picking side. I'm just, like, talking based on the video. It seems like the guy didn't do anything, because if he did something really, really bad, they'll put on the video. He'll be in the video. Like, they just posted that part they thought I was bad. That'll make him look bad. But if you ask me, that make her looks bad. Yeah, she's the evil though. Man, this is crazy. I gotta be careful you nodding inside too, bruh. Shit's getting wild, man.